Let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart, facing comfortably forward. Knees just slightly bent, nice and relaxed. Bring the hips forward so the tailbone points towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. And then pull the chin down and in just a bit. Give you a nice flat neck. Take a deep breath. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. And then exhale through the mouth and just let them drop and continue to feel them drop and drop and drop. And just let them relax. And just do that again. Nice deep breath in. Let your shoulders just lean forward a little bit of a slouch, bringing the arms in front, slightly away from your body. Breathing in and out through the nose. As you breathe in through the nose, let the abdomen expand, drawing the breath all the way down. And then you pause, and then with the exhalation, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out the nose. And then you pause again before the next inhalation. Try to make it nice and slow and deep. Feel your feet sinking into the ground. Connecting all the way to the center of the earth. Feel the earth rising up, supporting you, merging with you. Let's start today with the fourth thumps. We haven't done those in a while. We'll just do them fairly quickly. So you're going to be tapping with your fingers, the bone under the eye, just hard enough so you can feel the vibrations. Just kind of close your eyes and feel those vibrations spreading out from this point through the skull, into the neck, down the backbone, the ribs, into the hips, down the legs, all the way down into the ground. And let's drop down to the kidney, 27 points. So you're going to follow your collarbone to the end and then drop down about an inch or so. You'll find a depression on either side. You can do it with two hands, trying to find that depression. Should be a little sore. When you find that sore, here we don't thump, we massage. Just try to get in there and massage that out. Each of the four thumbs works with a particular body function. The first was working with grounding. This is working with the body's energetic system. Kidneys are the batteries of the body. So we want to make sure that the kidney meridian is always flowing. Good. Next, we move to what's called the thymus point. in the sternum. Here we are going to tap, so you don't have to know exactly where it is, just kind of give it a nice tap. In the middle of your sternum, and again, feel those vibrations. This is for the immune system. It's recommended that you do the 4 thumbs every day. It's just a quick exercise to get the body, all functions working properly. Good. And then next, I like to massage rather than thump the neurolymphatics following the brow line, where you notice any kind of sensitivity. Stay there a little longer, rub that out. This aids with lymph drainage. The lymph system is the other liquid transport system in the body. And unlike the blood, which has a pump, the lymph depends on your massaging it or moving to get the lymph moving. So we always want to try to get in there. Now come down from the sternum, still on the rib cage, about a 45-degree angle. And again, see if you can find any particular areas that are sensitive. And then the last one I kind of added personally, go to your armpit, go down about 1 inch below the armpit. You're going to find a point that's very sensitive. And again, just massage that out. And let's switch to the opposite side. Good. Just drop your hands down facing the earth. Just take a moment to check in. Notice where you can feel the energy moving through your body. And then also notice where it may not be. Notice where you may have muscle tension. You may have a little pain. Don't think about it. Just identify it, move on. Mind directs the chi. Just by identifying these points would facilitate healing. I thought today maybe we'd start with the Shavasana 1 set. So let's bring our hands in, let them float up and then down. This is first opening the door. And just kind of get into that feeling, into the flow. And the first of the Shavasana set 1, turn the palms up, bring it up as you breathe in, up to the chest, and then you breathe out as it goes down. You breathe in, pause, breathe out, down. Again, just try to get into the flow. Feel like the hands are floating up as you breathe in. We pause And the hands just float down as you breathe out. And then you pause again, bringing the energy up into the body. And then taking energy that no longer serves you and sending it down into the ground to be recycled. So feel that energy coming up all the way the bottom of your feet, all the way up into the torso, and then back down. And we're going to change to opening the chest. So the next time we're going to float up, then we're going to open, push the shoulder blades together, open the chest, and then bring it down, in and down. So we breathe in, open, close, down. Breathe in, pause, breathe out, pause, breathe in. Really feel the chest opening up, shoulder blades coming together. One more. Good. Bring your hands up over your head. So the left hand is pointing towards the top of your head. Step out to a wider stance. You're going to lean to the left as your right hand extends outward. Looking to the left. Looking to the right, sorry. You're then going to switch, looking to the left. As the left hand extends outward, the right hand over the top of your head. Shifting your weight back and forth. Breathe in as you come back to center. Breathe out as you shift to the side. Dancing with the rainbow. One more time each side. Go ahead and bring it down. Stay in the wide stance. We're going to bring the hands down as we squat down. As we come up, we cross our wrists. We come up slightly over the head and spread them apart. Breathe in as you come up. Pause. Breathe out as you go down. One more time. And down. Bring your palms up by the hips. We're going to push out and just kind of come around. Just circle as we move our hips back and forth, opening and closing the quad, leg gates, the crease where the legs meet the torso. One more time. Good. Drop the hands down. Bring them back as your hips come forward. And the hips go back and the arms come forward. Rowing the boat. Imagine you've got a set of oars here and you're pulling them towards the body. And then pushing them away. Breathe in as they come in. Breathe out as they go out. One more time. Good. Drop the hands down. Left hand comes across the body, rises up as you turn to the right side. And then you turn palm down, come back across, as now your right hand comes out and up. Playing with the chi ball. So we gather energy as we breathe in. Pause, breathe out as you send it down to the earth to be recycled, and then switch sides. Turning from the waist, and the hips, again opening and closing the quad. One more time each side. And down. Good. Grabbing hold of that chi ball now between your palms. Lift it up and behind you to the left. Follow it with your eyes. Far back as you can comfortably. Then bring it back down to the waist, the abdomen, and then switch sides. Breathe in as you come to the center. Breathe out as you turn and look back. Well, looking back at the moon. We got a chance to see the last full moon. We call it the strawberry moon. It seemed larger because it was closer. They call that a supermoon. Nothing super about it, it's just a little bit closer. One more time, you said. Good. Come back, hands to the center. You're going to take your left hand, you're going to push as you turn to the side. Right hand palm up on your hip. Then you're going to switch and turn to the side. So it's a similar posture to what we did earlier. But instead of going straight forward, we're now turning from the waist and the hips. One more time each side. Good. Drop your right hand down so it's front of the abdomen. Nice, comfortable curve to it. Out slightly from the body. Bring the left hand up, same distance from the body, curve to the arm, facing the chest. We're going to turn to the left and drop the left hand down, raise the right hand up, and turn to the right. Just nice and smooth. Don't synchronize this with the breath. Try to go really slowly. Try to make it as fluid as possible. Look at the palm of the upper hand as you come across. And look to the horizon as you change hands, and then refocus on the upper palm. Cloud hands. One more time. Come back to the center. Drop the hands down. Turn to your left in the bow stance. So your left foot is pointing to the side. Your right foot is turned at about a 45-degree angle. Pretty wide separation front to back, but also a separation through between them. So you're not standing on a rail, you're separating them so there's some room there. We're just going to reach down, putting our weight into our left foot. We're then going to bring it up the body as we breathe in, and we're going to put our weight back on the right foot and open up chest to the sky. Then drop down and start over. Breathing in as you come up. Pause. Absorb that wonderful energy. Breathe out as you go down, recycling energy back into the earth. Scoop the sea and look at the sky. One more time. And let's just switch feet. So now we've got our right foot coming forward, our left foot back, turned into 45. We scoop down, come up. Gathering that energy as we breathe in, absorbing more energy from the sky, and then releasing whatever energy we no longer need back into the ground to be recycled. One more time. Good. Switch feet. Again, we have our left foot forward, our right foot back. Hands at the chest, palms out. We're going to shift our weight forward as we push forward. Then we're going to pull back. Push. Pull. Breathe in as you pull in. Breathe out as you push. And pulling the waves. One more time. Push, pull, and change feet. Get your stance nice and solid first. Hands up to the chest. Push forward, transferring weight forward, and then back. Anytime you transfer your weight like this, always helps establish your balance. We don't have to do a one-leg exercise necessarily to get our balance. Walking on uneven surfaces, or shifting the weight back and forth aids with our balance. One more time. Push. Pull. And again, switch legs. These 3 exercises back and forth. Next one's called pigeon wing, so we're going forward. So again, we've got our left leg forward. Here we're going to open the chest and close as we lean back and forward. Go pigeon wings. Don't put the head too far back. Some of you are really leaning back. Try and make it nice and slow and fluid. Breathe in, breathe out. Let your hands be nice and relaxed. One more time, and then we're going to change feet again. Good. Switch feet. Couple more. Last one. Come back to a little wider than shoulder width stance. Palms up, loose fists on your hips. Punching. This is not punching with fear sides. Here we're going to alternate. We're not going to tense up as much. We're just going to have the fist come out and turn until it's palm down in front of the chest. And then as that comes back, the opposite comes out. Just nice and easy. You can go to a wide stance and drop down a bit as you do this. Breathe out as you punch. That last little part, you want to just breathe out. One more time each side. Good, bring it in. Bring your feet fairly close together. We're going to go up on our toes. The wild goose flying. So we're going to open our wings as we come up on our toes. Bring your arms up as high as comfortable. And then as you go down, you go flat-footed. So breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Good. Step back out to a slightly wider stance, wider than shoulder width apart. And we're going to turn the wheel. So we're going to shift our weight. We're going to lift this wheel up and around. Doesn't matter which direction you start in. Shifting your weight side to side so the arms really just move up and down. They don't move to the side at all. One more time around, then we're going to reverse. So we're going to come around, cross the body, and then switch directions. So it's nice and fluid. One more time. Come back to the center. Good. Walk it in just a little bit so you get a nice stable stance. You may want to find a focal point about 12 feet in front of you for balance. It's called bouncing the ball. So we're going to lift our left leg as we lift our right hand. And then we're going to make like we're bouncing the ball. So we're impacting the foot a little bit and slapping the hand down a bit. So we're bouncing the ball. Then we're switching to the opposite side. Breathe in as you come up. Breathe out as you go down. One more time each side. And down. Good. So the next one is pressing the palms, staying in a wider stance. Bring your hands around to prayer position over your head. Then as you push your palms together, lifting your elbows, you drop down into a bit of a squat. So we breathe in as we come up. Breathe out as you sink down. Try to bend the knees, not the waist. One more time. Good. Bring the feet closer together, bring down the heavens, gathering energy in the palms as you breathe in. Breathe out as you push it down through the top of the head. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. So let's do a couple from Shavasana 2. That concludes Shavasana set 1. Let's put our hands together in prayer position. Fingers pointing towards the ceiling in front of your chest. You're going to push the hands away from the body as the hands rotate. The fingers are pointing down and then they come back towards the body. So we breathe in as it comes up. Breathe out as it goes around. Circling the chi. One more time. Good. Let's do another leg exercise from Shavasana 2. Young boy kicks. So here you definitely want to find that focal point to look at to maintain your balance. You could start with whichever leg you're comfortable with. I call that your post leg. You're going to put all that weight in that leg. As you lift the other foot, then kick, pulling the toes towards you and the heel out. Then bring it in, bring it down, and then we switch. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Put your hands on your waist, sorry. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time each side. Good. Let's work a little bit more on the ankles. So this is called Phoenix spreads its wings. Key here is we're going to lift our heels off the ground, but we're not really pushing up with our toes like we've been doing, just rising straight up. We're allowing the knees to go out. So I really don't change in terms of height. And so as you lift your knees, your arms float up. And then as you come back down, the heels make contact and the arms float back down. Nice and slow. Great one for building strength and stability in the ankles. One more time. Good. Shake it out. Being summer, the fire element related to the heart. Let's do the very simple heart to the sky. Just open the chest, just like we did in the earlier Shavasana 1, except we come into prayer position and really squeeze it in, roll the shoulders forward. We breathe out, breathe in, pushing the shoulder blades together, opening the chest, looking up to the ceiling, and then palms together, rounding the shoulders, squeezing that energy through the rest of the body. We absorb all that wonderful energy, bring it into the chest and squeeze it through the rest of the body. One more time. Good. The same idea, but palms face the floor as you open and you look forward. Opening the chest in a slightly different angle, then turning the palms over, facing up. Thumb and first finger touch. Bring the arms in. Forearms come together and we squeeze into the chest. Lung flow. One more time. Good. Let the hands drop down. Take a fairly wide stance. We're going to bend down, but not from the waist, from the knees. We're going to come down. We're going to scoop up energy. Back of the hands are facing each other. They come up the center line, right up to that kidney 27 point that we massaged at the beginning. And then out. We breathe in as we come up. Breathe out as we go down. The fountain, the kidney flow, bringing energy up from the soles of your feet, up the inside of the legs, up the torso to the kidney 27 point, and then taking energy that no longer serves and sending it down to the ground to be recycled. One more time. And down. Good. Let's go right into knocking on the door of life. So we're just going to turn. We're going to let the momentum start to carry our arms into the body. Feel each vertebra turning in place. Feel the back loosening up if it's tightened up through any of the work that we've been doing. Allowing the energy to travel up and down the spine. Here we don't synchronize the breathing, we just do nice and relaxed. Feel those vibrations as the forearms strike the Ming Men point on the back, the area of the lower dantian in the front. Couple more, and then we're going to slow down into water waves. Try and sense the Wei Qi field around us. Certainly become aware of the air moving between the fingers. But see if you can feel any resistance as your hands are moving through that energetic field that surrounds us, that protects us. Couple more times. Slow it down, eventually come to a stop. Don't abruptly come to a stop. Bring the arms up and open. Again, chest to the sky. This time, bending from the waist, we're going to swan dive our way down. Just hang. Each time you breathe out, see if you can sink a little closer to the floor. Put your shoulders, the head, the neck, all relaxed. The only place you're going to feel any tension is in the back of the legs. It'll all just stretch out. And bend from the knees, put the hands on the ground so you can come down. Come into a squat, head facing the ceiling. Putting your hands on your knees if you wish. Push straight up so we're not using our backs at all. Good. Bring the feet closer together. Bring down the heavens again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Twice more. This time finish with one palm over the other, either interlacing the webbing of the thumbs or holding at the wrist. Doesn't matter which hand is on top. And see if you can feel the energy coming out of your palms. Filling that area, the lower dantian. You can visualize white light. You can visualize the lower dantian as a little pearl growing brighter. Be feeling it getting warmer. And then let that energy spiral down your legs and up your torso as you relax your body and let it rock and sway. bamboo in the wind. And as that energy moves through your body, it's removing any darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages, dispelling negative thoughts and emotions, until every part of your body is aglow with this energy. And allow the energy now to move outward beyond your physical body, encasing you in a protective cocoon. And as you float weightlessly inside this cocoon, become aware of what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath and gather those energies, those feelings, and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.
Okay, are you both there?
Thank you.
I'm here.
I'm here.
It was great.